What's going on, guys? Today I'm back with another one of your favorites, another story time.
This one's really crazy. Like, I never thought it would happen to me, sort of thing, or involve me, I guess is a better way to put it. But I'm just gonna start from the beginning just because that's how you tell a story. When I was training for T-Mobile and, you know, that sort of thing, when I was training for T-Mobile, kind of self-explanatory, we would drive like 30 minutes to the store that we were training at. But when we were on the floor, there was this girl there that was training some of us, like on the floor, hands-on training. And she was cool, she was real funny, she was kind of like a bitch, but she wasn't really being a bitch, if that makes sense. She was just messing with us, but we got into a topic of her roommate, and she showed me a picture and I was like, damn, I was like, she's pretty bad, she was pretty hot. But then she goes, oh, but don't let her tell you her job. And I was just like, why? Like, what's the big deal? She was like, well, she's into older guys anyway, so she won't even like you. So I was instantly hurt. I was like, wow, just give me no chance. I ended up FaceTiming her friend because I stole her phone and FaceTimed her friend just so I could, you know, I can put myself on if nobody else was going to. So when I did that, that girl, you know, we talked for like 5 minutes max. Then later that day while I was at work, the T-Mobile associate, she came up to me and was like, she was like, yo, here, give me your number so I can give it to her or whatever, or text her or whatever. I don't remember exactly what, but ended up getting her number, texted her like the rest of the night. We ended up FaceTiming that night, and let me tell you, what I saw was just... So what I saw that night was when we FaceTimed, she said, hey, we can FaceTime, but you have to throw yourself on mute. And I was just like, why? So then I FaceTimed her and I put myself on mute, but what I saw next was definitely, I understood why. She was fucking like almost naked, basically was naked, and at some points she was naked. She was at work doing cam work. She was working as a cam girl. That night I told her, I was like, hey, like, do you want to come over and like we'll hang out for a bit, that way, you know, I can talk to you in person, I can see you in person, that way you're a little more comfortable with me in general, this and that, whatever. So she was like, okay, I'm down. I was like, oh no way, sick, like, awesome, I'm gonna fuck. I was real confident in myself just because the way, like, I don't know, I really don't know, it felt like she was going to try to impress me or like prove herself to me, because she kept saying that I would never be able to handle her as far as sexuality and stuff went. Anyways, she comes over, it was crazy. She was like teasing me a lot before we even started doing anything. Like, we would kiss and then she'd be like, no, I'm a good girl. You literally show your titties to random strangers for money. And you literally show your pussy to random strangers for money. And you literally shake your ass for random strangers for money. Like, what? She also liked to tell me that her parents didn't know that she did this work, and I was just like, you're a big fuck, like, there's no way they don't know. Like, what do you tell them? Oh, I stock groceries at Walmart. No, no. Anyways, that night when we were kissing and stuff and she was teasing me or whatever, it ended up getting pretty hot to the point where she just kind of took my dick out and started sucking it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get in there. Like, I'm beaten tonight. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. I'm drilling cheeks. So we ended up getting completely naked. We had sex for like 45 minutes. I shit you not, I could not come for the life of me. Even though it was definitely some really solid head, like, I could not come. I don't know why, and I don't know why I'm sharing this with you guys. Like, it was good. It was a good time. We ended up hanging out a few times after that. Like, I'd say a total of about 10 times. We saw a few movies or whatever. But man, she was literally crazy. Like, psycho. Like, one day we'd be fine, then the next day she's like, you don't take me serious. We had a good time those times, but like I said, like, I mean, I could not trust her. And it was cool and everything like that. We had sex a lot. She tried to say she was pregnant. Like, what do? I panicked, I freaked out. I was like, I gotta support this thing, like whatever, like that sounds bad, this thing, but that's, you know, I didn't know the gender. But I wasn't sure if it was mine or anything like that, so I was just like, okay, like I guess I gotta step in and be a father figure, even though I didn't want to be involved with her. I wanted to be involved with the child. A few weeks goes by and I'm panicking like every week, like what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, oh my god, like I really gotta make more money, this and that, this and that, this and that. And then one day she tells me, actually she never even told me, it was her roommate told me that it was all a joke and that she was lying and it was really fucked up and she just thought it was funny. So there was no reason for the trap other than she thought it was funny, which is just bullshit. That's fucked up. That's something you don't do, and that's something I recommend not doing for anybody because it could really affect somebody in a negative way. After that, we didn't really hang out that much. Like after I learned that she was going to be pregnant or whatever, I didn't really talk to her. I was like, you know what, I just gotta focus on the child. Like I talked to her, but only about that, and I would work. That was pretty much all I did. Since then, since I figured out that it was a fake little thing, that she was just trying to play me or trap me, I cut her off completely, blocked her on everything. I literally deleted everything of her contacts, everything. Removed her from my life completely. But anyways guys, that's the end of the video. That's all I have for today. Hopefully I have another story time up pretty soon. If you haven't followed me on my social medias, please go check that out on my Twitter and Instagram, and follow me on Snapchat at azkevin14. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. Hit that subscribe button right in here or right down there or wherever the fuck it is. I don't know. Also, leave a comment, your kind of craziest story. I'd love to read some fans, and maybe I'll turn that into a video, reading fans' craziest stories. So, leave me a story in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video, and hopefully, I'll see you guys next video.